So hey guys, welcome to my style challenge. It's Kay. Um, and yeah, I saw people doing this since a very long time. I mean, this is a very popular meme. I don't know why I'm trying to justify me doing it, but I've been meaning to do this since sometime last year, but I just never got around to it until now. But now I've done it, so I can make this stupid video. Yeah, so you'll see that I started recording this halfway through doing the line art, which is why it starts in such a weird, funky place. But you know, that's how life is. And sorry if you see a lot of like flashing between screens because I don't know how to configure. I don't even know if you can configure QuickTime Player, probably not, to focus on one window at a time. I do have OBS, but it fucks up my computer a bit, so I just don't like to use it. So yeah, I'll just be talking about my process, my thought process between how I decided to line things, how I decided to color things, stuff like that. And it's going to take a while to finish the line art and get the base colors down. So I'm just going to use this opportunity to say that, first of all the artists will definitely be linked down below, and so will the final product. And yeah, you can see that I'm switching a lot between tools because I've seen some people do the style challenge with one tool or just the tools that they normally use, but I don't have that kind of power to imitate other people's style without using similar tools to them. So I just decided to download a bunch of brushes from Clip Studio Paint Assets, which is a great source for good brushes, by the way. Good free brushes if you use Clip Studio Paint. In case you're wondering whatever I'm watching or listening to in the background, it's just a bunch of, like, I guess creepy videos. I don't know what you would call them. You know, stuff like scare theater and stuff. I just said stuff twice in the same sentence. My English teacher would kill me. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just laying down some base colors. It's nothing too special. It's looking kind of hideous because, you know, I'm coloring everything bright red, which is just to see, in case you were wondering, Leslie Lou Murray has an entire video on this, but I do this, and a lot of artists do this, just so they can fill in all the gaps. Because the fill tool, even at +1 expansion, doesn't do that well. And by the way, the character is designed by Pinful on DeviantArt. Their stuff is really good, so you should go watch them. So you can see that I've actually given some styles different skin tones for the character, and that's because I just think that certain artists like to start off with a different skin tone, or they have different kind of color schemes that they normally work with.
You heard a piece of music that's about what it feels like to be on the beach with you right now.
And yeah, I'm starting off with my style because it's the easiest to get out of the way. My style is basically, I've had people ask me for shading tutorials, which I don't know if I actually plan on doing, but it's basically just abusing the blend tool a whole shit ton, and then just mixing a whole fuck ton of colors, because fuck color theory, and seeing where that takes me, and then filtering the shit out of it. That's my style. I actually don't really enjoy my style where it's currently at. So I'm always trying to improve it, trying to change it, and I thought this style challenge would be great to just try and analyze what kind of techniques my favorite artists are using. So here you can see I've moved on to Muki 000 style. I really like their art. I think it's super soft and super pretty, and I love the colors they use and just how nice everything looks. But I don't really think I managed to achieve that kind of vibe that their art gives with this one. It just kind of turned out looking messy and bad. But I don't know. It looks a lot harder than it already looks, if that makes sense. Yeah, it just kind of ended up looking like I airbrushed the shit out of it, and I don't really enjoy that. But Muki's art is super, super nice to me, so I don't know where that came from. You can see me filtering everything now. So yeah, this is just me trying to fix, or trying to just get my shit together. And now I've moved on to badturquoise style. So badturquoise, really great artist. I don't know how he does it. Really like this painty style. It's got a lot of Cynic's design vibes. I'm pretty sure they did say in the Q&A that they do watch Cynic's designs videos, and the influence is there, and I really enjoy it because I really like the painty style, which I can never achieve because I'm so bad at painting. But I tried my best, even without, you know, any knowledge about what colors go well together. I think this is actually one of the better ones in terms of just how the general anatomy turned out, because I think the anatomy most resembles badturquoise's anatomy, or at least I tried, you know, because realism is not usually my thing. But I think it turned out a lot better than I expected it to. So I'm kind of jumping now. I've jumped onto supichu style. Supichu has this really wonderful simplistic style that I've always really liked and have always tried to achieve. It's like this really watercolory, cartoony, but really cute chibi style. I'm living for it. Right, so I've moved on to trcoot. This whole line is a bit simplistic. The styles are a bit simplistic, but they're really aesthetically pleasing. This is trcoot. Really love them, especially from Mafu Mafu's music videos. And their style was actually a lot harder to imitate than I thought it would be, because I just couldn't get the colors right. And I was rushing a bit, but yeah. And this is catsmiao. I really like catsmiao style. It has the kind of nice painter vibe without even, you know, like actually being a painty thing. Yeah, it's a lot of hard lines, and I really enjoy that because it's so clean. And moving on, this is petasawa's style. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's again another really nice simplistic chibi style, and I'm living for it because it's so soft and nice. It was once again a lot harder to imitate than you'd think it would be. The shading was just so subtle that I didn't know what to do with it. And next up, I went straight to bluc. I only discovered bluc recently, but I really like their shading style because, I don't know, it just looks very nice. I like the colors that they use, and I tried my best to copy it, but it's very hard because they have this soft yet blocky look that honestly goals, but you know, really hard to achieve. I tried my best anyway, I think. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good though, overall. And next is Terraterrific. So I had a lot of fun with the line art actually on this one. And the shading, because I find cell shading a lot easier than painting because I'm so used to it. I found the shading actually quite a bit easier than everything else, but I feel like I put maybe a bit too much detail into the shading. But then again, Terra's shading is very, very unique and very, very, very detailed, especially in the hair. So I don't know if it went overboard, but I like how it came out. I think I just wish it could have been a bit more saturated, but you know, I'm not very good with colors. That's something I'm still trying to improve on. And next is Kitkaloid's style. Once again, an artist I only discovered just recently. Really enjoy their stuff though, and their style was very, very hard to imitate because it's got, even from the liner, even from the sketch, it's just very hard to grasp, you know. But I really like the stylistic choices that they tend to make, especially with anatomy and characterization. And it's just so lovely. Yeah, so as you can see, it turned out a bit softer than I intended it to, but you know, what can you do? So next up is Ancha style. I've been following Ancha ever since they made this new account, which is like 2 years ago maybe, maybe a year ago, I don't know. But yeah, I really like their art. The shading's just so gorgeous on everything. And it's very hard. Even though I've been to their live streams many times, it was still very hard to try and imitate what it looks like. I was only able to do some kind of similar thing with the eyes because they posted an eye tutorial a while ago, so I just kind of followed that off memory. And next is an artist I actually discovered through Ancha. Right now, as of the making of this video, Dizzy Chelsea, the artist's art, is kind of all over Ancha's page, and I really liked it. They have this super nice, once again, sheepy style, cell shading. The colors are so vibrant. I love it. It's just so neat and cute that I'm living for it. I keep saying that, but I really am. All these artists have such nice art. And next is Notes, art style Note 059. I think this is the ones I fail kind of the most on, because I feel like they usually don't really shade their art, but the most recent picture when I started this challenge was a semi-painted, I think, one, so I just decided to do that. And the final one is Bluekomadori's art style. I was originally planning on doing the their more painty style because I really enjoy how that looks, but I was rushing at this point because I just wanted to get something out today, and so I just went with their kind of more simplistic, sketchy, inky style. The line art wasn't as nice as I wanted it to be, and I feel like it was just very rushed and too simplistic overall. But yeah, that was my style challenge. Thank you so much for watching. Do not subscribe expecting regular uploads because I'm kind of a cryptid and I don't really know when my next upload will be, but yeah, I'll be seeing you.